Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Battle of the Cats. We got Sid on one side, we got Nabby on the other. They're going to beat the crap out of it. No, I'm kidding. We're actually here for the Rapport System. So the Rapport System is somewhat complicated, also not really, but it has a lot of options and it's very time gated. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to your adventure, Rapport, or you can do Alt-N if you remember hotkeys. Now this will bring up the rapport of the area that you're currently in. So I'm currently in Phaeton, so it's showing the people that are in Fate. So if you've never met them or you have an unlock requirement like a quest, then you need to go do that to be able to actually interact with them. So you can click on the details of their rapport and you can see at each level of rapport, so how much do they like you, they will give you free gifts. So in this cat's case, Nabby, once I get to amicable, they're going to give me a card for themselves, and they're going to give me 2 coins that can be converted into 100 gold coins. So I would get 200 gold just for reaching amicable with them. If I reach friendly, I'll get a battle item chest and 400 gold worth of these coins. When you reach trusted, you'll get a kindness potion for maximum stat points. So you can see how there can be some really good stuff that you can get from here. And you may have seen certain guides from YouTubers or from written guides that say you should get specific reports. So you may want to, on your own, go through each of these and figure out what items do I want. Do I want the gold? Like Lucia here gives you 1,800 gold in trusted. But one thing to know is that generally, the better the rewards they have, the more you need to make them like you to actually reach those levels. So like Nabby here, their first level or 2, not so hard to get to. But Lucia, it's pretty hard to get to trusted to get that much gold. But it's very much worth it, right? Because you're also getting Ruin, you're getting engravings, the purple engravings. You can get a lot of really good stuff from this. So you can go through each of your different continents and do the stuff. So once you've obtained that reputation, so like Sasha here, I've obtained normal with her, I can claim this, and I now have 15 of those coins in my inventory. Right here, you can use them, and I'm going to get 15,000 silver. So you want to choose the NPCs that you want this stuff from, or find a guide and get the ones that you want. So the reason being that the why you have to choose is you can only do 5 of 2 separate activities a day. So you have your emotes, you have your instruments. You can get an additional if you have the crystalline aura, and then you can do 99 gift deliveries. So you've probably seen rapport items. I don't have any in my inventory right now. We'll open up the storage here. So these items here, these chests, they give you rapport items. So certain items people like more than others. So you can see, if you click on this here, you can see their preferred gift. So this Nabby really likes the Book of Survival and Sylvain's Queen's Blessing. So they will accept these extra for more rapport. So let's actually check with Nabby here. So we're going to talk to Nabby, and this is your rapport menu. You're going to see a experience bar. It'll usually be 0 out of whatever if it's the first time you're interacting with them. And when you hover over this little question mark, you're going to see your different levels. So it's how many levels do you need in that before it moves up to the next tier. So disinterested means you haven't talked to them. If you then you have 2 levels in neutral. So I'm on the 2nd level of neutral with Nabby here. If I play an instrument, so I'm going to use one of my count of 6 per day, and I happen to have Heart's Melody. So sometimes they'll want a song or an emote that you don't have, like affection. I don't have the affection emote. It tells you at the bottom how to get it. So if I go do a quest on Totopia, Ugly Little Piglet, you can get that emote as a quest completion. So then I would be able to do this with Nabby. So I'm not able to get 275 rapport with Nabby. I can get this one only. So you can do both one instrument, one song, and one emote per day for a character. So you can see if I go into emotes, I don't have that one, sorry. If I go into the song, I can't play another one for Nabby today. But I can go play 5 songs for 5 other rapport NPCs to make them like me. So you want to try to pick the characters that you want to get stuff from, but then you also need to make sure you go get the emotes. Sometimes it'll be 2 emotes and one will give less rapport, so you want to get the better emote or the better song. In this case, he only has the 1. Then you also have your option of giving a gift. So you can give the gift. Like I said, these were the special ones that he likes, but other NPCs might like them as well. So you may want to save them up to use on a different NPC. Maybe you're just running by and you're like, you know what, I want a level 1 on this guy, but I don't want to give him a gift because it'll be way too much and I'll use them all up. Now, you can also calculate how much you need, and you can actually skip levels. So whenever I increase to this rapport, so I'm getting a 200 gold from this now, right? So you can either click it there or you can go into the other menu that I was talking about. Because I leveled up to amicable, I get a little chat bubble here. So you can chat bubble with them right away there, and it'll give you some more rapport. It's just free rapport, so just make sure you do that at the bottom. Now that they're at level 2, or at amicable, sorry, so not level 2, but at level 1 tier amicable, I have to get 2 more levels in this for them to go up to friendly. So again, Nabi's a pretty easy one to do. Some of the amicable or friendlies, etc., of the like really big NPCs, they'll need like 5,000. So you'll have to do them over like a month. It'll take you months to complete some of these really high-end ones that give you really crazy rewards. And every time you tier up like this, it may say at the bottom, it might say, you don't have enough wisdom to talk to them right now. You don't have enough courage. And those are the things that you're getting throughout the game from either doing quests, like side quests, so like this one here. It might give me some wisdom. You got your skill potions that your stat potions from doing all your different content. Even from doing some of these rapports, you can get them, right? So like this one here, you can get 10 kindness from getting Nabi to like you all the way to trusted. So now that you could have came back in here and claimed it here, but I did it up at the top of that menu. So I now have Nabi's card. So that's part of my collection now. And I just gained 200 gold. Just because for 2 days here, so yesterday and today, I just did the single instrument and talked to her. Or him. I'm not sure the gender of this cat. But if I had affection, if I had that, I would have got this far in 1 day. So it would have been 250 plus 275 rather than 2 separate days of 250 to get this point. So you could get 200 gold just by doing those 2 things in 1 day. That's how simple you could do that. So you got to pick 5 or 6 NPCs that you want to be doing this with. You can go for the early quick gains like I just did with Nabi, or you can search, not in this task, sorry, our rapport. So you can search through and find ones like, so in Arthetine, Sasha's got some really good stuff down here, like 18,000 gold, but she is very difficult to please. She has a base minimum, I think, of like 100 wisdom to even talk to her. And then as she levels up, she wants like 150, then 200. Like, it's really difficult. So sometimes you may want to just do some of the bottom levels, or you want to invest in an NPC and try to get them all the way to the end. So you can also see, like, Sasha gives a Giant's Heart. If you've seen the collectibles videos, Giant's Hearts are very useful. So you get gold, you get Giant's Hearts. Sasha's one of the better ones, but she's very difficult to level up. So you get a total of 5 or 6 actions, depending if you have the Crystalline Aura. So you gotta pick and choose who you're going to do these things for. Now, one thing to understand as well, if they have multiple options, so if they allow you to sing 2 different songs, I believe you can actually sing both songs, but it might not be as efficient because some of them are weaker songs. So if you want to power everything into one NPC, you can, or spread them out and just do the best option for 6 NPCs. It's up to you on how you want to do that. Another thing for rapport, you've probably seen in the video about collectibles. Once the rapport of every NPC in that area is maxed, you fill that out, which gives you more completion, and that's the only way to get your maxed Ignia token. That's probably going to be your biggest hold up on getting Ignia tokens for full completion, is doing all the rapport. because it's time gated, right? You can only do so many a day. So that's pretty much everything about the rapport. I'm going to leave this kitty cat alone now and move on to the next video. So until next time, cheers.